Hi guys, how's things? So this is Doctor Who Season 3, Episode 3, Part 2 of the Mythmakers. This episode is called Small Profit, Quick Return. This is also a Reconstruction episode. And last we saw, the TARDIS had disappeared. The Doctor and Stephen are with Achilles and Agamemnon. And all hell's kind of breaking loose. Helena Troy's husband doesn't want her back, which, fair play, she kind of left you. So it's a little bit higgledy-piggledy all over the place, this episode, to be honest. I don't know who was coming or who was going. And then there's Odysseus, who was basically the new Season 3's Tigana. And is kind of plotting and scheming with a guy that he's calling the Cyclops. Which makes me feel as though I've kind of gone into an X-Men film. But we'll crack on, we'll see what's happening, and then hopefully there'll be some answers as to, like, why are they even in Greece? Let's go.
Your temple, as you call it, has disappeared. Disappeared? Vanished!
Da, da, da.
Into thin air.
Stephen's probably thinking, what, Vicky, what the hell have you done?
You have but one chance left to prove yourself. Kill this Trojan spy.
Yes, fling a thunderbolt or some such to rise to the occasion.
This sacrifice can only be performed within the temple.
Which temple is in Troy, therefore would we release you just so. I, for one, have had enough.
Do not labor this point. I am not Zeus. This young man is a friend of mine.
Sound the trumpet!
Horse of Asia is none of us to rest. Who's there?
Paris, father, returned from patrol. Well, it's
box.
sort of a shrine, or so it seems.
We need to come up with a plan, Vicky.
And what, may I ask, do you propose to do with this seeming shrine?
Well, I had rather thought of putting it in the temple.
How do you imagine that they allowed you to capture it?
Allowed me? Allowed me? Now, you look here,
Where did you
Cassandra.
find it?
Well, I found it, where do you think, out there in the middle of the plain?
Unguarded, I suppose.
Yes, of course. I mean, yes, it was.
Just as I thought. Can't you see that you are meant to bring it into Troy?
No, I can't see, quite frankly.
I think I'm beginning to see.
What are you two getting at?
You've broken my dreams. The auguries were bad this morning. I woke full of foreboding.
A whole regiment, perhaps? I think you was very lucky to get even 2 medium-sized soldiers out of that place.
Fools! One soldier could unbar the gate and so admit an army. It's exactly the sort of scheme Odysseus would think of.
Why don't we open the thing and see?
Yes, well,
Can't.
that is rather the point. You see, there is a door, but doesn't seem to open.
Just as I said, it's locked from the inside.
Oh, it is it?
There's a space suit.
So really, you see, we arrive in your time entirely by accident. It's just another miscalculation by the Doctor.
I met many deplorable people. Not one of them has had the credulity, strained as I have strained today by your effrontery, Doctor. The story is probably true. Otherwise, you would never have dared to tell it.
It's an awkward pause.
That did make quite a blaze.
They are so happy about this.
If you would accept this gift, let us see a sign. Show us your will,
Enter
I
Vicky.
pray you, for we are merely mortal and need your guidance.
This is no soldier either.
Who are you?
I'm nobody of any importance.
Then how dare you practice prophecy?
I haven't done yet, have I?
She's some drab of Agamemnon, sent to spread dissension.
I'm nothing of the sort. I've never met Agamemnon.
I wish to question her. Come here, child.
That's very comforting.
Now, you see, neither of you has the least idea how to handle children. All you need is a little kindness and understanding. Now, first of all, what is your name? Vicky. That's a very outlandish name. Nobody did ask you, Cassandra. Well, I really don't think we can call you Vicky.
Yeah, sure
We'll
is.
have to think another one for you, can't we? Let me see, how about Cressida? Come, Cressida. You and I have a great deal to say to each other. I have a feeling you are going to bring us luck.
She will bring nothing but doom, death, and disaster.
Don't pay any
Oh,
attention
shut
to
up.
Cassandra. She takes the gloomiest view. I suspect it's a kind of insurance, so that if things do go wrong, she can always say, I told you so, come along.
Yep.
The only way we can rescue Vicky is to get into Troy. We've only got 2 days left.
Patience, rather less now. Haven't you thought of anything yet? Yes, but I have thought up of some conditions of my own. Ah, really? I don't see how you're going to enforce them, but what are they? Well, it's all very simple. That is, if you want me to help you sack the city, you must promise me that Vicky will be spared. Vicky, who's she?
You know, I told you about it. Look, if they have taken the time machine into Troy, then she'll still be inside it.
My dear boy, are you quite sure?
It's perfectly simple. I allow Paris to take me prisoner.
You really are most anxious to die. They will take you for a spy as we did.
Not if I were wearing a uniform. I'd be a prisoner of war.
I don't know what they're doing with their prisoners of war at the moment. It rather depends on how they're feeling at the time, I imagine.
Well,
They're a
I think
very
we're going to find out.
unpredictable lot, these Trojans.
Well, I'm prepared to take the risk if you're prepared to let me go.
Really, that's very courageous of you. We want is something revolutionary. Yes, dear me, dear me. Well, tell me, have you thought about flying machines? No, I can't say I have. Achilles! Achilles!
Must my lord Achilles be roused to undertake your death, adulterer?
Yeah. Well, I'm prepared to overlook that for the moment. I assure you I have no quarrel
This is
with
very
you.
dialogue heavy,
Is not
this
that
episode.
quarrel enough?
Personally, I think this whole business has been carried just a little bit too far. I mean, Helen we just misunderstand.
Which I now propose to reason. Your prisoner.
Say, the fool thing is just not done. I mean, should you rather die than to take me prisoner?
Well, yes. But only in a general sort of way, you see. See, when I first challenged you, little did I know that you were indeed the Lion of Troy.
That's sorry.
I should have listened to my friends.
Why, what did they say?
Why, that they would rather face Prince Hector and Troilus together than the mighty Paris.
Sure you wouldn't like a little more breast to feed on?
No, thank you. I couldn't eat another mouthful. How on earth do you manage to look like this when you're under siege?
My nephew Aeneas brings us a little something from time to time. He's in command of our mobile force. Spends most of his time harrying the Greek supply routes with his cavalry.
I didn't know cavalry was invented. You know.
Oh, bless my soul, yes. We are basically horsemen. Our ancestors came from Central Asia, found this strategic position, and chose to fortify it.
Prince Troilus, who was here just now, is he your youngest son?
Troilus, yes, he's about the same age as you, I suppose. But why do you ask? I thought we were supposed to be talking about...
Very good looking, isn't he?
Is he? Oh, I never noticed myself. I don't particularly notice good looks. Only gets you into trouble.
Yeah, Dione. Go on, step lively now.
Stephen, what's in
Stephen!
What was that he called her?
You heard, didn't you? That was the name she called herself when we found her. And she recognized him, too. Since he's a Greek, what more proof do you need that he's a spy?
That was a very heavy episode in terms of dialogue for me. A lot of information was kind of battered out during that. I liked the little references to Troilus and Cressida. I've seen that a couple of times at the RSC, and it's a brilliant play. So it was nice to see like the little links that these guys have done with that story. I always like the historical based ones. I've said many a time before. This one I'm not actually enjoying as much as the previous ones, but it could be because this episode was so heavy on the dialogue. It'll be interesting to see where we go going forward, because obviously the Doctor's now isolated and Vicky and Stephen are together, albeit who knows for how long if one of them does die, which I doubt, to be honest. But you never know, it's Doctor Who. So I'll see you next time. Thanks.